Hello, Bumpy McSquiggums here, and we are going to really quickly grab ourselves some food, switch to our spear, and we're about to be attacked. This is episode 12 of my Don't Starve Let's Play, and there be dogs coming to eat me. Thankfully, it is a fresh day, so we're going to come over here to our wonderful bee farm. We shall gather some stuff from the bee box, retreat as they try to stab us with their butts. Stabby stabby butts, we don't care. And we shall lead them back into the bees to be slain. Come, doggy. I have many friends that wish to play with you. Bees attack! Bees are not attacking. This is actually somewhat problematic. Trollgosh! There's so many. There's so many. I knew this episode would start off with... Ooh. We have a potential... good thing here. Attack! Attack, eyeballs! Kill the doggies! Oh no! Oh! They all burst into flames! That's terrible. That's not supposed to happen. Come on. Come on, dog. Nope. 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 Come on. Come here. Hey. Well... Didn't see that coming. Tried a little Maxwell Smart there. Secret Agent 86 for all those scoring at home. Well, that is unfortunate, I will admit. I was not expecting... I forgot, the fire dogs will make things burst into flames. So I suppose it's probably a good thing that I didn't actually get them killed over by my... Ooh, what is those? What is those things called? What they be called? I don't remember. I can't remember. Oh, poo. The bee boxes. The bee boxes. I'm glad I didn't have them over by the bee boxes, because that could have been very, very bad. But we managed it. There's a light source over here for some reason. Oh no! The flowers! Oh, the flowers! The bees did kill one. Well... I guess we will gather a lot of ash in case we ever figure out what it is exactly that we can do with it. Now, I had a plan for what I was going to attempt and or do for all future endeavors here. And I gotta say, I have absolutely no idea what that plan was. I totally forgot. As I've mentioned in a few episodes, it's been a few days since I've touched the game, and, well, I gotta say, I'm a little bit behind the times. I do not really recall a lot of what I was doing at the time. So we're going to have to hope that we are indeed able to chop down some trees and not crash the game yet again. And the tree has gone down. We do not have room for anything, which is somewhat problematic. We do need to get ourselves some butterflies. Alright, well, you know what I want? I don't want to carry stuff. I want to plant it. That's why I keep hitting the plant button, not the pick up and walk around with button. Alright, well, we need to get some of this junk out of our inventory. Our log suit is at 50%, which is not so bad. We are going to cook our corn. We would prefer to have cooked corn to non-cooked corn. We want to commit some rabbit murder. And we will gobble up the cooked corn because we are pretty darn hungry. Sadly, hope that went in there. Sadly, we need the monster meat because we're going to make some of them chicken tenders or nuggets or whatever you want to call them. We'll drop that on the ground and we shall come down here and we will commit some more rabbit murder. Simply because, well, we can. And we want to because that's what we do. We kill rabbits and we like it that way. Alright, so apparently in the next day cycle, we are going to do our very utmost to not build that. Well, darn it. We're going to do our very best to... There we are. Harvest and gather and catch butterflies and replant the flowers that all went up in flames. That was really, really unfortunate. I apparently have another trap. And we need some more honey. It looks like our bees will not be doing much of anything useful for a while. That is okay. They don't necessarily have to. We're going to cook that up. We're going to gather as much as we can before the night hits us here. And we've officially, I believe, at 54 minutes, 54 days, we finally surpassed our 3x of our first trial, so I have succeeded in my goal. And that was to at least get 2 to 3 times further than I did my first run. So now when I mess up, I'm not going to be terrified that I'm going to ruin the run. I've been terrified all this time, now it's just the inevitable I'm eventually going to fail, and then, well, next time I can probably do a little bit better. Again, in theory. This is all theory crafting at this point. We're going to dump our honey back in there. Get our monster meat, toss that in there as well. Looks like our plants have not quite planted themselves. Oh, they just did right there. And we are going to go take a snooze. And now we're going to wake up. We are going to be very hungry, and we're going to gobble up some food immediately. It does appear that our fire did go out, which sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Chester, you, my friend, will hold some ashes. That is what your goal is right now. We're going to store that over there. We're going to go gather some more. Oh, we already gathered the meat. Alright, we're going to dry some more out in the rain, if that makes sense. And there we have it. Once we get a fire going again, we'll be able to cook some more food. We'll store that. We're going to actually eat a couple of these as well. We really need to be back in full swing. And we're going to have to go butterfly catching. That is our new mission. Also, maybe some firewood gathering might be a wise choice as well. So we're going to attempt that first. Gather up some firewood. And I believe that thunder just hit, or lightning just hit right next to us. And we're not dead at this moment, which is very nice. Alright, so I've decided what I'm actually going to do for my vacation. In one of the episodes of maybe the Banner Saga, I ranted a little bit. I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks to visit my family in Florida. And I'll have access to a computer, but I will not have access to my computer. Now, my father's computer is fairly decent, as is my mother's, though her monitor is significantly inferior. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be able to accomplish while I'm there, so what I'm going to attempt, which has never been attempted in the history of mankind before, it's not true, it has been, but what I'm actually going to attempt is, I'm going to try very hard to get a bulk recording done, and once I do said bulk recording, I need to re-get my music library, as somehow transferring it to the new computer on my external hard drive that I had deleted everything. I think I made a stupid mistake and it was my own fault, but regardless, it did happen, so I need to go reclaim my music library, and I will just do a bulk recording, and maybe on vacation I'll only put up one video a night or a day. So essentially I have to record 7 hours before I go on vacation, in addition to what I'm going to put up normally anyway. So if I can manage these things, I should be looking pretty good, and you guys should still get content while I'm away. It won't be 2 episodes a night, it'll be 1, and the weekly runs may have to go on the short list, but we'll see. We'll see what I can manage. I still have a plan for this week's weekly run, so keep your eyes open for that. I'm excited about it, but haven't had the time to do it. I'm going to attempt to try it on Saturday, which might be today. I believe this video is actually going to go up on Saturday, so if indeed it does, that is where you will see it. So, moving right along. I was hoping to get a couple more butterflies, but 6 might be a decent start. Also, no, not yet. Oh, there's some meat over here, though. And we'll gather that up. I will gather it, and I will drop it. And I'm going to plant some seeds. And the seeds are now planted, so that means the seeds go here. The meat can go into my inventory. The poo can fertilize what needs to be fertilized. And we can go plant ourselves some butterflies. have it. And we'll dump this off. We need to get ourselves some honey. I suppose we'll add the pine cones as fuel to the fire. Our force is looking rather hearty over there. Sorry, Chester. Didn't mean to crash into you. Definitely need to go on another poop run. We're getting back into it, though. Things are not looking quite as bad as they originally were there. So those dogs attacked and burned down my little flower garden. I know I'm such a girl, I got a flower garden, but hey. Flower garden gives us delicious, delicious honey. I will take that. Alright. So there we have it. We're gonna really upset the birds here, or the bees here in a minute. Birds, bees, I've heard it both ways. Alright, so over here we can set the trap for that. Alright, looks like there's some seeds, but we're gonna get some honey, because we want ourselves some honey. Ow! Oh! Nope! I do not submit to your bee power. I've gathered more honey and you cannot stop me. Alright, so we're going to retreat back over to the base camp, Pantalones de Fuego. We're going to gather up some grass on our little adventure here. And we are going to pick up some seeds. And we have enough. We can actually sleep through the night. So we're going to kind of advance things a little quicker than we had been by sleeping through the night much more frequently. Open the crock pot, we're going to cook that, and that will be our delicious breakfast when it is up and running. And I'm sure there's still many, many things I need to get done, need to get moving on, and I'm just failing at it right now. I do apologize for that. In theory, things will be going much different soon. Maybe another couple episodes, and well, I think winter will be upon us again actually in the next episode, maybe at the end of this one. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway you look at it, things are not going 100% according to plan. So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go sleepy time. Our beer is getting pretty epic once again. We are pretty hungry, but our food is cooked. So we're going to take that, and it looks like winter is actually starting to come at us again. So that is not very cool. Gobble that up, man. Oh! The penguins! It scares me every time it happens. So winter's actually going to be early this year. That really stinks. Alright. Well, it is unfortunate, but I suppose we'll manage. They're going to slowly mosey their way toward their little egg farm thing. Their ice patch where they're going to farm their eggs. I'm going to gather some more grass for the winter. We have at least 80 grass, so we should be able to survive solely on rabbits. But from what I've read, sustaining yourself solely on rabbits, not generally a good idea, because there's something called Krampus, I think it is, that doesn't like it when you slaughter innocent animals, such as bunny rabbits, butterflies, and birds, and things of that nature. And he gets a little upset. I believe those are the weird sounds that we kept hearing, like off in the distance, as we kept committing rabbit murder. So, sustaining ourselves solely on rabbits may be a mistake, but I think we can find an okay, I don't know, a decent balance. I'm hoping that the butterflies are still out and about at this point, but I'm having a feeling that they're probably not. I don't see any, and I was hoping to be able to get my flowers replanted. And it's looking like that's not gonna happen. Which is indeed unfortunate. Thankfully I wasn't that close this time, so that didn't terrify me like it normally does. We're pretty good with seeds, and if we have a large plethora of grass, we can sustain ourselves off of both birds and bunny rabbits. I'm pretty sure the butterflies are done since it did just hit winter time, which sucks because, like I said, I was really looking forward to being able to get my flower garden going beforehand. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to head back. There's no two ways around it, I suppose. So I guess we can gather poo and store it in Chester and give him stinky breath. But short of that, I mean, there's not really much more we can accomplish. We haven't really managed to get much of anything as far as warmth goes either, which makes me a little bit sad. I was hoping to get more warm clothing to help us with staying out longer in winter, and as it stands, we haven't done that. I'm not sure how I got that distracted for this long, but apparently I have. And, well, maybe I have enough silk to do something? We'll see. I'm pretty sure silk was the limiting factor in the last attempt at building a warmer clothing. So we'll have to see. And then being warm means we can't have a log suit on, so will we just get destroyed by dogs or anything that comes out if we're out and about? That's my space. Oh, it's getting dark. That's right, be afraid. I don't know that they're necessarily afraid, but you know. But you know. Drop that, we'll harvest some corn, pick that back up, we'll plant one of those. And then we will... Oh, I don't know. Oh my goodness, there's just so many penguins. At least they don't hurt you when they jump on you. I'm gonna eat these seeds. Oh, we're actually really low on food. I just noticed that's not good. We're gonna eat ourselves some taffy. We are gonna build ourselves a nice little fire. We're gonna build ourselves a big fire. Who am I kidding? Alright, we're gonna gather up the joikey. Alright, we're gonna come down here. We're gonna grab ourselves some wabbits. There we go. Grab ourselves some wabbits. Set that for a trap. Commit some rabbit murder. We'll dry out the meat. And we're gonna have to go rob the honeybees' nests of their honey. And I suppose at this point we can probably put away... Huh, the bees don't come to eat you during winter. Okay. Well... Hey, the small bird! Hello, small bird. That's a rather small bird. Yeah, it is. Alright, so at this point we need to cook some food. I'll give our small bird some seeds. Apparently he doesn't like seeds. Does he like berries, maybe? Nope. Doesn't like berries either. Well, apparently he is just not a hungry bird. So we'll cook all this stuff up. We do have some honey. We're going to make ourselves some more taffy. Do we have any monster meat laying around? We do not. Grab the corn. We'll plant the seed. We don't have any fertilizer, though. Uh-oh. Looks like it is indeed nighttime. We might stay up for this evening. We haven't stayed up in a while, so I suppose we could probably do that. We'll gobble up our honey. Eat some berries. We'll just kind of murder some of our food here. Does our small bird want some popcorn? No? Okay. And we'll go throw our jerky in storage. Take a look. Yeah, we're doing okay in that regard. Alright, let's take a look at our hats, our warmth type dealies. Winter hat. We need 4 silk. We're going to go on a silk run. We do have the beefalo wool. What else is there? And we would need to find a koala fins, and we have not been able to find one. And we need a lot more silk as well. So, if we're going to be able to do this, we're going to need quite a bit of silk, and we're going to need to find a koala fin. And we need some more silk for the other one as well. So, looks like silk is going to be what we require and what we're going to go pursue. So hopefully everything works out. We have enough food, it looks like, to survive a little bit of time. And we're going to make our way. You know what? We're going to bring our heat stone with us, just on the off chance that we actually need it. The bees say no, they're not going to do anything. So we're going to head west, see if they're going to hide any of their eggs. Looks like they are, which is fine. Alright, so our small boy, oh gosh, well, the beefaloes are in heat. This could be messy. Heh. Just have to avoid death. Excuse me, sirs. Oh, leave my small bird alone. It's not a tasty morsel floating around. I suppose we can gather up a couple seeds and some more grass. Because as we know, when winter really hits in full force, we are going to be having some serious issues. So we better move ourselves westward. Hopefully we can find ourselves a spider's den, spider nest, whatever you want to call it. And we'll be okay in that regard. Let's take a look at our map. Do we have any on our map? It does not appear to be so. But I imagine somewhere in this forest, this magical forest to our west, we'll have what we need. So we're going to head west and hope that we run into a spider den. And hopefully not like an epic murder your soul and make you weep for weeks spider den. Just a regular one, you know, that makes you only weep for a few days. So you have someone suck the poison out of it, out of the wounds and the bites that the spiders leave you, but you know, that's okay. And there's some evil flowers over here, which can't be good. It's a totally normal tree trunk from a totally normal tree. Not sure what we do with living wood just yet, but we have some of that laying around. Some more trunks. Again, not finding these spider dens. I was gonna say, I was kind of anticipating. What is this? Hello. Oh no! What have I done? Yeah, I feel your pain, man. Feel your pain. Looks like we found some winter gear. Ooh, nice staff. That's kind of exciting. Oh, all sorts. Look at this. This is fantastic. All sorts of good things here. Some wood. I mean, this is quite the find. I want this icebox. I want to know how you can pick it up, though. Uh-oh. Alright, well. Looks like our grass hat's going to stay on the ground. And our breezy vest is going to go on. Alright. And, was it a shovel? I'm sorry. Is it a shovel that I need? A hammer? What's a hammer do? It is a hammer. Well, it doesn't appear that we're going to be able to get that right now, but that is good to know that it's there. Aha! Spider den that we were looking for. Well, we're going to take our vest off. Attack my small bird! Oh, I upset the mama spider. Oh gosh. No, I don't want any. I don't want any Girl Scout cookies. I've changed my mind. Ow. Oh, now I'm getting cold. Alright. Still work overtime. Alright, we've done it. And unfortunately our small bird had to pay the price. And we have to retreat back to the east. We have enough time, I believe, to make it east. I think we were one short of being able to make a hat, which is what we, oh boy, have right now on our noggins. Oh, there's some more angry penguins. And day 58. Well, we're still alive. we have a lot of wood that we got from... we have a lot of wood that we got from the area, which is always nice. Combine the stack. Head east. Take a look. How far are we? Oh, we're pretty darn far away. We may have to build a fire a little bit early. Where's the road? The road is south of us. There it is. Alright, we're gonna head due east. And now we're gonna start getting cold. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Oh, our health is going down. Alright, so we're gonna have to build a fire, it looks like. Will a torch work? Looks like the torch may have helped us, okay. So we'll hold the torch. We'll try our very best to avoid the beefaloes that want us dead. It looks like the heat stone just didn't quite do enough for us. I'll take a look at the map once again, and we've made it back to base camp Pantalones de Fuego. Just in time, I dare say. And here we are. And once again, we're going to have birds flying everywhere. Alright, apparently I'm just going to equip that. Throw that down. Add some fuel to the fire. And so I wonder what happens if you cook a bunch of seeds. Ah, I can't go in there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so we have a lot of jerky now. We're gonna let this torch burn out because, why not? We did get one more silk, so let's go take a look. We shall gather the silk, and we'll go over here. And we shall do, well... We're going to... oh, I don't know. Chester, you're gonna hold our stuff. That's what's gonna happen. Chester's gonna be the man. He's gonna hold everything. And what are we missing? Oh, beefalo. Beefalo wool. Or whatnot. I didn't store. I did store it. Shame on me. We're gonna make ourselves a winter hat. So now we have 2 winter hats, which should, in theory, help us from, or keep us from dying. We have that. We're gonna make ourselves a rope and a straw roll. And that is going to be for the next evening. Put that inside Chester. Good Chester. Alright. And we are gonna go wander around when it is once again at daylight. And I'm not sure if we want to go that far again. It didn't seem to really benefit us too much. Let's take a look at the map one more time. Maybe we'll go get some more rocks. Some berry bushes up that way. Yeah, I suppose we can get a couple more rocks. Why not? Oh, there's a spider den there. It shows the ice boxes over there. I suppose that keeps food fresher. What are these things? Those are ponds or something like that. I guess frogs or mosquitoes or something come out of that. And there's quite a bit of grass laying around, so perhaps we'll spend our time crafting a couple more rabbit traps. Looks like we now have an ice staff, which I suppose, we'll keep it for now. So we have our first magic item. It's supposed to be pretty epic, so I'll take the wiki's word on that. Wiki. Alright. Now we're gonna head southward. We're not gonna head southward. I lied. Totally tricked you. Now we're gonna head southward. And we are going to place our traps on the rabbit holes that do not have any. It looks like there will be much rabbit murder in our very, very near future. Well, along with, well, along with some Sorry, I'm sorting through my stuff down here in my head. Along with some grass gathering. That is what we're going to do. We're still going to always try to go see if we can sneak one of the eggs away from our people. Our little penguin friends over there, but I'm highly doubting it. Our food supply is okay at the moment. Oh, but it looks like our candy is going bad pretty bad. Stale taffy is not the best for us. Is it hurting us? 90... It is, just a little bit. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well, I'm gonna eat it up anyway. It's just something that has to happen. Alright, gather that up, I'll drop the trap, commit some more rabbit murder. Krampus won't be happy with us, but you know what? Too darn bad. Your eggs are mine! No? Yes, no? I don't know how I ever managed to get those eggs in the other few episodes back when it was winter. I actually got, not a lot, but I mean I got a few eggs. And I'm kind of surprised that I've been completely incapable of getting them since then. Well, I suppose I could set a trap over here. It does indeed say there's a koalefant track. Maybe we'll track down the koalefant. It says it went this way, so let's give that a shot. I don't know that it's necessarily a good idea, but we'll give it a shot. I have not seen a koalefant yet. I am relatively excited to see what it is and what it can bring and how hard it is to bring down. Our log suit is pretty low. Also, the koalefant track seems to have disappeared. I do not see another one. Maybe I'm just blind. But it does not appear that there is an additional koalefant track over here. Perhaps it veered off. Some I'm blind. Both of these things are very possible. I'm not sure which one is the more accurate of the two. It appears as though the koalefant track has disappeared entirely. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of disappearing koalefant tracks. Not a big fan at all. Alright, so maybe it went this way? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to keep looking for it. Imagine eventually I will find it. Maybe I'll find it. I actually don't know. I do not know that I ever will find it. I do hear loud sounds in the background, and apparently I'm starting to get cold. So even with my rugged beard, it doesn't look like I'm going to be strong enough to go and hunt down a koalefant. Also, I probably should have stopped back by the little fireplace there and reheated my warmth stone, or heat stone as it were. In fact, at some point, I'm thinking I might make an additional heat stone because, well, quite frankly, I think that would be a great idea. I can have one out, and then I can have another out. I'm interested to see what would happen if I killed a bat. But, at the same time, I'm not entirely sure I can. I don't know how strong they are. There's many limiting factors in my pursuit of bat killdom. One of which is the fact that I'm slowly freezing to death. So, we're going to leave this episode off, apparently in the heart of winter. We're not quite done with this episode, but we're pretty close. And there's the next drop in our wonderful supply of health. Alright, is there any monster meat laying around? It does not appear to be so. So we will just do it the old-fashioned way. One more rabbit murder won't hurt, will it? Well, it probably will. The rabbit, at least. But it will be tasty in the morning. So, there we have it. We are all set for the evening. We're going to go into Chester, and... No, don't sleep, no! Okay, well, apparently we slept. Didn't actually mean to sleep, but, well, that's going to be the end of the episode, I suppose. Cut a little bit shorter than I had wanted, but it is what it is. And we survived up to day 60 now, so... that is definitely something. Not sure how much longer this will go. I'm still having fun with the game. I'm enjoying it. I'm still figuring out new things. And sadly, I'm still... and Wilson's beard just hit epic proportions. I like that. And I'm still, well, not doing a lot of the stuff that I'm sure I should be doing. So this is all stuff that I will just have to learn, I suppose, as time goes on. So, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in this episode 12 of Don't Starve. And hopefully, in episode 13, things will be looking even better. And we'll be well on our way through winter. And hopefully we survive the winter this time in a much less terrifying way than we did last time. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm going to do when a mass quantity of dogs comes to eat me, but we'll come to that when we do. So, I will leave you guys. My name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.